All right, today we're going to bring a cat feeder, and this is a great cat feeder. So, those that are traveling or are not in the house and you're worried about feeding your cat, or you work overtime that you're not allowed to go until you actually finish your work and you want to feed your cat on time, this is a great way to do it. So, we're going to take a look at it and see how easy it is to use. Now, I like that they give you the silica gels, and these are for the moist to kill out moisture, any kind of bacteria or growing stuff like that. It's going to prevent it from happening. So you do have to set these up in here. Make sure you replace them every couple months, right? Because it does produce moisture, the food, because every time it's not completely dry, even though you have dry cat food, there's always moisture in there. So they give you the extra charging station, the manual, and of course the setup. And if it's setup's very simple. It's just if you guys see there's indentations here, and the bowl is replaceable and removable, so you can wash it, and it's stainless steel. All right. And they also give you some stickers here. So the system itself, if you guys can see, there's a sticker right now. We're gonna remove it here. There's actually in the see-through area where you can see how much food you have in here, so you could always refill it. And with your application, you'll be able to actually manually set up how much food you're gonna send out. Now, in case you don't have a USB connection or power connection, this will actually takes batteries too, and they're located underneath. And I'm gonna open it up. It takes four AA batteries. I'm going to set it up here so we can program it. You guys can see how it looks like. So it's very simple to set up the four batteries. All right, we're going to set up the application first, and here we have our phone, and it's a Droid I'm using. So it's going to take you to a place, smartphone, smart life, right? So we're going to download the application and install it. Now you are going to need to register on some of these applications, and they do sell additional services. All right, so we're gonna turn it on, and right now, if you guys can see, it's green, it's lighting right now. I opened the application, I was able to set it up, so we're gonna add the feeder in here, and we're gonna set up our password for our Wi-Fi. All right, we just opened the application. Pet shortage. There's no food right now, so as you can see, there is no food. But we could set up plans in here. We could add our plans, how many meals, how many times, in feeding times. Now the feeding is going to be a little complicated because you got to test it out. Depends on the kibbles that you're going to give your animal. Test it out. I would say test out the first one first, and then the number of amounts that you want to give your pet throughout the day, you could actually determine that. So we're not going to do that here right now. We're just going to test it out in a bit, but you could schedule this throughout the whole day. Feeding time numbers, you could go higher than 5 almost. You could go all the way to 10, 12. You could pretty much feed the entire can here. If you guys could see that, 26 to, you could go on and on. It goes all the way to, I'm not sure. So feeding time numbers, here they are. Quick, that means you could just automatically set them, automatically feed them. You could send one if you want. Manual, and you're going to send the feeding, and you're going to see the actual system moving every time you actually set it up. Meal plans, you could schedule, like I said, you could schedule them.